are probiotics good for horses? That is a common question that we get. Should I feed my horse probiotics in this situation? Should it be in this situation? So first off, probiotics, what they are is they help with the microbiome of the horse's digestive system. You might see this in humans. A lot of people eat yogurt for that reason, and are good for other species of animals as well. So first off, let's talk about probiotics. Generally speaking, it is to help the microbiome of the horse's digestive system. So when looking at probiotics, I have only found 10 peer-reviewed studies on this topics. The problem is each of these peer-reviewed studies are about different things. So one study was looking at the effectiveness of it in getting a horse in shape. One study was looking at the effectiveness of it with antibacterial studies, with diarrhea and different things like that. All of these studies were about finding if it was effective in different situations. So the answer is that 56% of the time, the studies said that yes, 22% of the time they said maybe, 22% of the time the answer was no. So that might not help you, just like it doesn't help me. But the answer is, I think, found within this. First off, all probiotics are not created equal. Every species has a different microbiome. A horse's microbiome is different from a human's. So when you are feeding a very generic probiotic, such as the Probios, that is listed for pigs, I believe pigs, cattle, all kinds of different things. This one is specifically for equine, so it is different. But when you're feeding a generic probiotic, it would be very different from feeding an equine-specific one. The other thing that you would need to keep in mind is that these probiotics are very sensitive. They are sensitive to heat. They are sensitive to a lot of different things. So perhaps the studies that use that, maybe they didn't use a very specific probiotic that was treated a certain way. So I don't know if that helps you in your research to know if probiotics would help, but situationally, it did help in cases of diarrhea. It oftentimes helped in situations of like a leaky gut situation. It seemed to be very effective. But then in other situations, such as the digestibility of starch and stuff like that, there was some questionability in that. So hopefully that helps.